Hi guys, well I still don't know what to do about the bowl, but I'm going to be doing something with it in just a moment. But the Supernova Chuck issue of having it stuck like Chuck yesterday, now happily resolved. It's all back in its box nicely. Let's have a look. It's all safe and sound and all the accessories are in there, tobacco's in there. And I've got the insert back in there as well, which is nice. I popped out to the shops this morning and I got these 3 fibre washers. I'm going to use 1, 2 or 3 of these on the headstock spindle there so that this doesn't tighten itself on so tightly in future. So let's get down to the bolt, and I am actually going to wear a dust mask now because I'm going to do some sanding. I'm going to mount the bowl on the chuck, mount the chuck on the lathe with one of these amazing little ringy things, or maybe 2 or 3, we will see how I feel. I'm also going to be drinking tea and eating a Kit Kat. And just take a look at this bowl from the top, guys. It's actually ovalled quite a lot just in the last day or so. This was almost a green blank. It was quite dry, but not dry enough to be what we call seasoned, and it has ovalled quite a lot just in that short time. Amazing. So here is the headstock where we left it yesterday. Everything came off nicely in the end, and we just left that on. I cleaned the thread out a bit yesterday, but I want to give it a thorough going over with a wire brush, which is the turner's advice, and I think it would be actually just about anyone's advice, because there's obviously something in there that's made it lock up as tight as that. I don't understand what, but something has. So just get the brush on there. 3 fibre washers here, which I got in town today. And the tool rest is right out of the way now. So let's just get this on here. Hold it straight as I can. You sort of got a feel for the beginning of the thread. So scarf off, always got to think about safety. I trust this shirt jacket thing I'm wearing, nothing's loose on it that flaps about. I'm going to wear a dust mask. I really hate wearing dust masks, to be honest, but they are much easier to wear these days. That's the valve going there. Anyway, I'll shut up now because I'm not exactly equipped to talk, am I? Let's get busy. If you tear a sandpaper sheet into about 3 and then tear one of those 3 strips in half, you get something like this, and fold it over, and by folding it you get different profiles on different areas, and you can work it in better to where you want to go. Now then, I'm always saying I'm not sure if you can see the grain on this, so I really have got no idea, but I'm going to zoom in close and say, can you see anything like the grain on this? I won't know until I get into editing, but that, I think I can see the general sort of oaky characteristics of that. The moment of truth in terms of this, let's just get that spanner on there. Now I wonder if it'll come off. Yes, it just came off with hand pressure. Well, when you sand, it doesn't knock it on so tight. It's when you're actually turning and cutting wood away, particularly when it's a rough blank, it squeezes it on tighter and tighter, because every little knock of the tool against the wood is a stress that way against the way the spindle's turning, so it locks up. But even with sanding, it can lock up gently, and I just wanted to try that, and that's brilliant. The washer has made a good difference there. That is just so easy to undo. Unbelievable. I still don't know how this project is going to end, but I believe that's the last bit of turning for a little while at least. It's ovaled so much, it's not the easiest thing to get off actually. Ah dear, come on, I've got to be careful not to split it now. There we go. So it's off the chuck. And it's time to start the really crazy stuff with the bandsaw. Now, I've seen this done before. The turner's done it with a different kind of wood. It looks amazing. It's really quite striking. It's not that easy to be all that artistic with it, but I think it's going to let me do something useful. Okay, I think we're just about ready to rock and roll there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the bowl in half along the middle, and I'm going to do it with the grain at, I think, roughly that angle, quite a severe angle, and then put a base on it round here somewhere. That is what I'm thinking at the moment anyway. I've got my reasons, bear with me. There we go. Interesting. Now we can see right through the middle of the bowl. I can inspect where my mistake was. If I can just get better light on that somehow. Just maybe. You can kind of see, you can just see where it gets. It's thick enough here, and I've got a reasonable shape. I was going to scoop a bit more out of that corner there where it thickens. And then it got quite thick here, and I misjudged it here, and it went all the way through. So the only thing to do is something crazy. And I thought, instead of it being like this, what if I turned things around and it became like this? Crazy kind of square thing. And I'm going to have to do quite a lot of handwork to it, but I think that might be interesting. What, I told you it was crazy, didn't I? So what do you think of that? Well, that definitely needs some more thought, guys, and I've also got to think about which machines I'm going to use and stuff. But I think the next step is going to happen on either on my Shepatch Decor, I think it's called the Decor 24, definitely the Shepatch Decor something fret saw, or possibly even, where is it? I saw it a minute ago. Yes, here we are. Maybe even this antique fret saw, excuse me, knocking the camera there. This is in kind of not the best nick, and it could do with sorting out. Maybe this is the time to do it. I'll be back tomorrow with another attempt at something anyway. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.